Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Our fall cleanup continues a little bit. You can tell we've got this, I'll call it a logging trail for lack of a better term, cleared out just a hair so that it's a little bit easier to walk through, get a vehicle through if necessary. But yeah, it's been it's probably been a little over a week, maybe 10 days, maybe not, don't quote me. Y'all can go back and look. The days have blurred together. I'm done. But see what's changing here in terms of our wildlife area and dens. So the last time we were here, there were some bright red berries. Those are all gone, of course. Well, you know what? They're not all gone. There's still some here. And since we've learned our lesson with plants, I'm not touching them. It took a long time for that pokeweed rash to resolve. So we're not going anywhere near it. In the meantime, you know, we still have some yellow flowers, wildflowers, of course, weeds if you're more appropriate. And everything's still pretty green. There's a little bit of change. And here you can see, I'm not sure. I hate that I can see it and I'm not sure the camera picks it up. But if we look at this general area, right? I'm going to zoom in and then zoom back out and hopefully it'll make sense. You can see that there's like a definitive path here where the foliage is laid down and it's straight back into this sheltered overhang. I'm not even going to call it a den because I'm not going to swear it's a den. But it's become a shelter. I don't know who's living in there, but it's definitely something and probably multiple somethings given how much the plants are laid down. So the path kind of travels from the logging trail up, and I don't know why it went up and around, but it goes up and around and then straight over into the den, the shelter. So that's kind of cool. That was not there last time. There's another little bit here. I think this is more of an extension of that same shelter. But here, the cover, the brush and the leaves and the vegetation cover has started to fade away. So again, I think whoever or whatever is hanging in there, which is very cool. I enjoy knowing that there's something taking advantage of my hard work. We've got another one here, actually. Wow, that's cool. All right, so again, if you look past the yellow flowers, you can see this trail of laid down tall grass straight into another shelter, den, etc. So I think probably what's happened, and you know, again, I'm not going to go disturb them because they might be in there right now sleeping for the afternoon, is our youngsters that have probably separated off from mom but haven't not quite found their own territory and haven't moved off our property yet, right, to go explore and become adults, maybe taking up these shelters just almost out of a convenience, right? It's here and it works. And if that's what's happening, I'm good with it. We've got another little alcove in here. Alcove, listen to me. Like it's furniture. This one's quite a bit more open. They're definitely using it. The grass, the high grass is still completely laid down and you can see the path in and out. But I don't think anybody's home in this one right now because if they were, we would see them. But now that some of the foliage has started to pull back, you get an idea of where they've been denning and who's been denning. It's pretty cool. I don't know that we'll ever actually know for sure who's living there. But we can take some guesses, right? Fox, raccoon, skunk, opossum. Skunk would be the reason I'm cautious about disturbing them, by the way. So yeah, I just thought we'd take a stroll down here and see what's happening with this. Not much change in the greenery, but quite a bit of change in the den and who's using it. And I'm going to go one more interesting thing. I know we're already at 5 minutes. My gosh, I run these videos so long, I can talk forever. But I just saw something and I want to bring you with me to explore it. So that way, if it's a disaster, you're witness to my insanity. So I was walking, and when I turned back, I noticed this tree. Now this tree has obviously got some issues. It's mostly, the top of it is actually mostly gone already. That would be the top of it there. So it's not really alive anymore. But the interesting thing is the last time I was here, the bark hadn't fallen down and there were not giant holes. So based on size, I'm going to say happy day, it's not bugs. Based on where it is in the tree, I'm also going to say not birds, because it's way too down low. This is the ground. Maybe it is bugs. That's a whole lot of digging for bugs, but yeah, maybe it is. We've got quite a few open holes, but this is the one that caught my eye. This doesn't look like bugs to me. This looks like a giant den of some sort for a critter. It appears to be packed with some mud, some bedding. So again, I could be completely off my rocker. It could absolutely just be bug damage. The tree is clearly not alive and is going to have to come down. Thankfully, if it does come down on its own, it's not in an area where it will hit anything. So that's not a worry. But the holes were new and they caught my eye, and I just thought I'd share in case something creepy popped out and gave us a little fun. I think I'll call it there. I hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are in this world. It is a gorgeous day here in the woods. Cool, beautiful breeze. We're officially in fall, but the weather hasn't really changed to fall weather yet. And certainly the canopy is still all green. The ground cover, still pretty green. And so life is just pretty good right now. And we're going to enjoy it for as long as we have it, because I absolutely adore this type of weather. I, again, hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are in this world. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be kind. And I will see you at the next one. Bye for now.